Hey guys, this is Nevin Shields here with Eco Clean Power Washing. And in this video I just want to talk quickly about lawn signs. Lawn signs for your power washing business. Now, I see a lot of lawn signs out and around my neighborhood or around my city, which is Harrisburg, Pennsylvania and Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. And there are a few companies that put them out everywhere, on every street corner. Whenever you're doing lawn signs, I don't recommend that. I think putting lawn signs on street corner, I think it's disrespectful. I think it's ugly. I don't like it. And I don't like the image it provides for my brand. Now, if you do it, fine. But I'll tell you what they are great for. Whenever you actually do power wash somebody's house, or soft wash somebody's house, or anything, any service for anybody, gutter cleaning, whatever, and you get permission from them, major key, get permission from them to stick a lawn sign up. When you do that, what's going to happen is every single person in that neighborhood, that development, who saw you there, they're going to see the sign and they're going to see the clean house. And I like making my signs like this. I don't put, now on this one, I just put a call to action phone number. I didn't put any branding on it. There's two different ways you can do it. You can go direct call to action, or on this one, I put my Facebook page and my logo on it and my phone number. Two different ways you can go about doing it. You can either put your branding on it or you can go without it. I think there's benefits to both. I think if you put the branding on it, it's going to be more brand recognition. So let's say somebody sees, in your development you did 2 houses, so they see your logo twice a day for the next 2 weeks, or 4 times a day, depending if they drive by it, going to work and then drive by 2 signs coming back home. All of a sudden they're seeing your brand image 4 times a day, and now, assuming you know what you're doing in terms of Google and Facebook, now they're seeing you on Facebook. You're just going to be wired into their brain, so whenever they do want to get power washing, boom, there you go. Now, the reason for going without the logo on it or the business name is also good because the reality of the situation is lawn signs, if they're on somebody's lawn, it's one thing. But if you're putting them on street corners, a lot of people don't like that. Some people could call it littering. You're putting your lawn sign on public property, and it's an advertisement, and you're not paying for it. So to me, it's not a good thing to do. I personally don't like doing it. But I'll tell you what you can do if you're just starting your power washing business. Get some lawn signs printed. You can get 100 of these printed for $100, maybe 150 depending on what specials they're running now. But $100 for 100 lawn signs. Go to a neighborhood, knock on doors, and offer to pressure wash houses for free. I keep telling beginners this: if you're not willing to work for free in the beginning, you're not a real entrepreneur. You're still stuck in that employee mindset. And if you're stuck in that employee mindset, you're probably not going to be successful as an entrepreneur. You need to be more willing and more interested in growing your business, growing your brand, rather than going for that short monetary gain. Go offer to do some houses for free. What's it going to do for you? It's going to gain experience, first of all, and most importantly. It's also, you ask for permission after you finish to leave a lawn sign in their yard, which is going to be free marketing. They're probably going to give you a tip if you do a good job. You have an opportunity to upsell. Maybe you did their house for free, but they also have a deck, right? Like I said, they're probably going to tip you. Now go in and ask for a review on your Google page or your Facebook page. Now you just got a 5-star review. All of these good things will start happening to you. If instead of looking at the gain, it's like, okay, yeah, I could go make $300 if I wash that house. But what if I go as a beginner? I'm soliciting to them. They didn't ask. What if I go offer to do it for free? Then they leave a tip. Then they tell their friends. They give you referrals. They give you reviews. That's the key. Be willing to work for free. Be willing to provide value first instead of just looking at the money. Because if you're just looking at the money, you're going to have a hard time growing the company and you're going to struggle. Focus more on your reputation in the early stage. And you should always focus on your reputation. Even when you do start getting big, you should always be focused on your reputation. But that's my 2 cents when it comes to lawn signs. Also, when it comes to designing lawn signs, I obviously design lawn signs, but they're really easy to get designed. If you're not a designer, I don't recommend doing it because I've seen some really bad ones. But it's not anything like, you don't need, it's not rocket science. Just get your service on there, house washing, your phone number, and depending on how you want to go about it, either put your logo on it or don't. There's really 2 main ways of doing it. In this one, I did put my logo on it. The other one, I didn't. Now, one thing to keep in mind about these lawn signs, I only put these lawn signs out in urban developments that have sidewalks, or maybe not sidewalks, but places where there are people walking their dogs. I don't. People driving by on their car down a road, they're not going to see it. They're not going to see it in time and call while they're driving. You want to put it in places where nice neighborhoods where people are walking their dogs. They're walking with their family on a nice evening walk, because now they have the time to stop. They have the time to observe the house wash that you just did. They have the time to look at the sign, get close to the sign, look at the phone number, read the phone number. That's when lawn signs become effective. They're not effective if you go put them on every stop sign corner with your business name on it. It just looks like garbage. And in my opinion, it gives your image a bad name in the eyes of a lot of people. Now, sure, there's a lot of people who could care less, but there's a lot of people who you're going to rub the wrong way by doing that. And that's just the reality of it. So that's my recommendation when it comes to effectively using lawn signs in the power washing business. Thanks, guys. Go make some money.